If you're gonna follow your heart, you might as well do it right, do it big. Comic books, comic shops, speculation, collecting. Honestly, this has always been my real passion. Welcome to Green Avenue Comics. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is finish up the room. I just went through a little renovation. If you notice, I opened up the space a little bit. I don't know if you could tell from the last time. And I added a few decorations. So I figured I'll start by, before I do my unboxings, I'm gonna start by finishing up the room. This was a work in progress, and some of the things I decided to do was add some action figures. And I got pretty much a good deal on these. And yes, what I did was I grabbed something that wasn't really a collectible. We all know if it's a collectible, you don't want to open it. So I said, I'm gonna buy something that's not a collectible. And I just picked up some things. These was from the Superman movie. That was, I don't know how long Superman's been out of the theaters for maybe almost, 6 months now? I mean, to the point where I think Supergirl is coming out this week. So this was from the Superman movie. So they were discounted. But what I thought I was just going to grab something. What I didn't realize was when I grabbed them, some of them had this little arm. But you can see it. And what you have to do to get the super robot is collect all the arms. Do you remember that from when we were kids? This the price when I say I got it on a pretty good deal. This is that wasn't a bad deal for a decoration, right? And it had these arms in it. I was like, what is these arms? It's like, instead of being able to buy this character, you have to get each arm. So you have to get them all. So right now I have Mr. Terrific and I have Guy. So I have both the arms. And I wasn't planning on doing this, but now I have to go back because at the Ross where I was at, they only had Mr. Terrific and Guy. So I think I'm going to hunt down the rest of them and see if I can come across the rest of it to put together the body. But anyway, that's not even the point. The point was, I'm finishing up my wall right here. So I got me a Guy Gardner. All right, so today we got Guy. We got the little arm. We'll put that to the side. I'm going to see if I can get the rest of them. Here, actually, this is the one from Mr. Terrific's box. See, I got 2 arms. I'm about to get the rest. Everything ain't about being collectible, fellas. I'm not looking for this to grow in value. This is just for, I figured I started it. I'm going to go ahead and finish it. I got to grab the Bo-Katan. Right. So we're gonna get Bo-Katan this little sword. Strapped up and ready for battle. We have Admiral Thrawn. Oh look, he actually has a little trigger. Look, his trigger figure actually fits in the. His finger fits on the trigger. He's ready to double cross anybody at any time. Pew pew. All right. A couple more of my favorite characters. If you grew up in the '90s like I did, this was your guy. This is my guy. You see, I got his sister back there. See, I got my Maggie. Somebody, one of my daughters won that for me at one of those machines at like a carnival or something. And my other daughter just gave me that Superman that she's lying on. And if anyone's wondering, yes, I do still watch The Simpsons. I am still watching. I believe we're on season 35 or 36 now. What's your favorite Simpsons episode? Mine is the one where they mimicked the the Marvel Universe, where Bart got to see the second part to basically the Infinity War, and Airshot got drunk in the hospital, and he took the he watched it and was bribing everybody to not spoil it, and he became the spoiler. That was like his villain alias. I could watch that episode over and over and over again. All right. Oh, my guy got his skateboard. Ay caramba! Eat my shorts. Do the Bartman. Did y'all see that? He just did that sick jump over the scissors. What you know about that? Hang 10, bro. Hang 10. All right, got my Bart. I also am a South Park fan. What I mean to say is that there would be no South Park if it wasn't for Bart. Bart was the original that pushed the limits on family child cartoon characters, and South Park took it all the way to the edge. So got me a South, I got a Kenny and a Clark. All right. All right. And now I am going to finish up my wall. I'll figure out how to make them all stand later. What do you think so far? All right. I think we are ready for business. Follow Green Avenue Comics for comic speculation, key issue hunting, collector news, and future comic inventory pickups.